Okay, tons of hype going on right now. We've got Valley flying. Are you hyped for the Endgame movie coming out?
I am hype. I'm sorry. This update for this game as well related to Endgame. Exciting stuff. I'm happy. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty excited about it. We've got a new trailer out that shows the Falcon. We're going to talk about the Falcon's kit because it looks like it's going to be very useful in Alliance Wars on offense against S.H.I.E.L.D., and we're talking about that. There he is right there. And we don't know what that game is there at all. We don't know what that game is.
Oh, that's a different game.
Battle Lines.
Stop this.
That's a different game. But this is on the Marvel YouTube page. And we're also going to talk about Thanos coming back to the game. We're going to talk about the data mine. And we're going to talk about this guy briefly. Just kidding. And then...
We are going to talk about it.
And a big shout out to Tana for making the superior unique items. And this is a public service announcement right here. This is a big deal. If you get nothing out of this video, get this right here, right now. What am I going to say? Tell me what I'm going to say, Valley.
Unique oranges, baby. Go to Florida and get that juice.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're talking about the gear. Never mind. Sorry, we're talking about the gear.
You have to get these. Whenever a 72,000 superior orange part shows up in your store, you have to see if it's required on one of the characters. And this is all about what? This is all about Ultron, right?
I have heard rumors that he can go through Ultimate 6 solo and clear a whole lane solo. So... best character in the game, and I hate facing him in Alliance Wars. I've been in some battles, and he's been on defense.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, at the end of the day, Ultron is the best character in the game. Let's just say it. Fear the Darkness requires gear tier 13. In each character, there's one piece of gear that is super rare. And it's the superior vibranium, let's say, for Captain America, and you need 12 of them. And that is the bottleneck to finish off Gear 12 and go to Gear 13. And the way to get them is inside of the store, and they sell for $72,000. You're going to need 12 of them. And when you see one pop up in the supplies, even if you're just starting the game, you need to start planning now and looking at...
If you have the gold.
If you have the gold, that's for sure. But, you're going to need, 12 times 72, 1 million gold for each character to take to Gear 13. And then, of course, what teams you want to take in there, probably something variation of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Minerva or Avengers, but... you need to have a Gear 13, right?
I'd say Minerva, Gear 13. And if you have Minerva, I would be trying to focus on her. Important.
Yeah, so star level is not that so important, but it's all about gear level. So link to this sheet is in the description. Like I said, run, don't walk. Start doing it now because we're both just getting started now, and it's going to take us months to be ready for this.
I'm so far behind on this. I don't know about you, be getting Ultron as frequently as they are. I thought this would be months down the road, so I didn't even start on this. But boy, was I wrong. Don't do like that. Start farming this stuff now, guys.
So in addition to Shuri and Falcon coming to the game, there also is going to be some events coming back, and we got to talk about Thanos briefly. And we have to talk about, since we've already talked about Minerva and Thanos, we have to talk about that.
For 1 week
only. Yeah, this is Thanos is a really great character, useful in many different parts of the game. And there's this really ugly team that's brand new. What do you call this team? The hybrid team?
I just call it a hybrid team because there's characters from a few different factions.
So there's this really horrible hybrid team, and there's 2 variations on it, and I'm going to suggest one variation over the other because I did make a video about this team the other day, and now I've kind of rethought it a little bit, and I was running it with Vision, and it's slightly better with Vision than Groot, but tell me why I should be using Groot instead of Vision.
Well, the main thing is that Vision is great in a tech team. He's great in an Avengers team. He's great in a lot of different teams. Groot struggles if he's not surrounded by Rocket and some of the other Guardians. So if you're taking out 2 of the most important Guardians, and putting them in this team, you need to bring Groot along with you, because where are you going to put him?
Groot is useless outside of this team, and he's amazing in this team. And Vision only slightly makes this team better, slightly, not a lot better, slightly better. But Groot is useless everywhere. And where else can you use Vision? You can use Vision in Avengers. You can use Vision with tech. I mean, Vision is God tier character, just useful. You can make another team just around Vision, right?
Yeah, he's like a Swiss Army knife.
And we're hoping that Falcon is a Swiss Army knife too, right?
Hoping. If you look at his visuals from that trailer, he looks like a good character. But we'll have to see the numbers on his kit. But it sounds very interesting. I like what I'm hearing so far.
Okay, so this is going to be a campaign event that requires tech. So it's one of those events where you play through all the nodes and then you can farm it every day. So what do we call those? We call those, it's like Ant-Man and Wasp are the first ones that did that.
The limited events, I don't know, or event campaign.
Yeah, it's like the Ant-Man and Wasp release, really. And they said it's going to be a blaster slotted into a few different types of teams, especially as a counter to enemy squads that run heavy on positive effects. And who would that be?
First one that popped into my mind is S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Same thing for you?
Yeah, absolutely. This looks like this is a offensive Alliance War team character specifically going to be used to counter S.H.I.E.L.D. Because it seems like everybody runs at least defenders on defense, but a lot of people run S.H.I.E.L.D. also. So it depends on how your guild does it. But we have a data mine, and this is also from Tana. Good looking out. And it talks about a bunch of different things in there. It says pre-hype, whatever that means. Commander, powerful new blaster is on the way. Falcon. And then it says Stark Industries Blaster. Elite war offensive team tank breaker. Bonus attacks off enemy positive effects. Tech global avenger. Be on the lookout for this high-flying hero. What is that? Stark Industries. What does that mean?
I'm thinking that's a new tag, based on some of the things that I've been hearing. So that could be a new tag.
Yeah, rumor is that's a new tag.
What are you interpreting that?
Yeah, that's a new tag. Of course, that means War Machine, Iron Man. But then we could also get like, what is that? Ultimate Spider-Man is the one that's in the last movie. You know, with you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I think that's Iron Spider-Man? I'm not sure. You guys will know in the comments.
And the other thing too is like they keep using this word tank buster. I wonder if that's a specific a Falcon machine, outfit that is kind of like Hulkbuster or something. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a new thing in the movie. Maybe we're getting like a little spoiler. I don't know. We'll have to see, right?
I don't know, but he got snapped in the last one. I don't know how they're going to incorporate
Thanos snapped?
He got snapped. Thanos snapped him in the last one. Wow. I don't know.
I can't wait for this movie, man. I've got my ticket. We're both going to be sitting in the front row, though, right? Because that's like all these tickets that we're just going to be like, right? I mean, I can't wait.
Neck after 3 hours movie looking up.
Yeah, I haven't looked forward to a movie like this in
still.
Such a long time. And, I went and got my tickets like the day it came out. Okay, so the kit was kind of hinted at. This is Falcon is a character that gains advantage when facing enemies with positive effects, and I think that's going to be S.H.I.E.L.D. He says has a lot of advantages inside of war, like bonus attacks, but specifically, and they go on and on and on, and I won't go over all of the kit, but right here, I thought this was interesting. This ability also has an Alliance War boost that provides an additional 50% piercing at max level when on war offense. I got to tell you something. I understand that.
That sounds like a lot.
I understand that piercing is lets you bypass armor, right? Which armor is like a.
Yeah, it goes through some of the armor.
Yeah, so like, have you ever seen your character hit for like 46 damage? It's because of armor, right? Okay, and so this piercing is offsetting that armor, and the formula confuses me, frankly. I don't know if it confuses me, but it's just like, oh my God, it's some weird formula, damage reduction, but piercing is effective against tankier characters that have high armor. So this could be very useful in war, absolutely, right?
Yeah, I immediately pops into my mind is shield security right here because of the other tags, and they're talking about removing stealth as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's stuff.
I'm getting shield. I'm getting shield counter in my mind right now, just based on what we see
because there's
so
also
far.
a buff against shield. So there we have it.
Somewhere on there.
Like for the basically, we're gonna get Shuri. Be ready for Shuri. My goodness, do you have your Spider-Verse?
Let's see your roster.
Yeah, we've been talking about this in a lot of videos. So if you're not ready by now, man, it's gonna be quite a hustle. But basically, Shuri's gonna require.
She is looking good. Yeah. She is looking good.
And the one thing that I want to try as soon as Shuri and Wakandans come out is that I want to try actually making the Wakandan team taking out Black Panther and putting in Merc Riot Guard, and then maybe saving my Black Panther for my Hero Brawler Ms. Marvel team. That's something I want to try out.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We're going to have to wait until all of this stuff comes out, but hopefully you have your Spider-Verse ready.
Yes. I hope so too, because Shuri is looking strong, baby.
Absolutely.
Loving it.
Very, very, very strong. Okay. Well, now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you...
Woo! This is my favorite part.
Right? We have to do a giveaway.
I love it.
All right. So I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star Spider Ham.
This is not a scam.
Ooh, I love
Peter Porker Spider Ham. This guy was into the Spider-Verse, and I hope he never comes to the game. What was that in, like, The Simpsons, where they had Spider-Pig? Not to be confused with Spider-Pig, because that was in The Simpsons.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness.
This is Spider-Ham.
This is getting confusing now, Mo.
Peter Porker? How do this stuff get made? I really don't understand.
Well, look at this interesting note. Star Comics, not Marvel. And he came into a Marvel movie, so interesting. I'm looking forward to him in my account as soon as I hit that.
If he doesn't show up in your account like in the next 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Yeah, just get more people to like it and show up quicker, right?
All right, guys. Thanks for watching and keep on gaming.